part 4 of Get Ready With Me Fun Facts Life Story Edition. So we go back to school, new thing, new routine, get back into it, a health issue, like if it was a very high stress situation. Also, I'll be using this new palette from Haus Labs. It's so cute. The only thing, I keep digging my fingers into it every time I try to open it. Anyway, on with the story. We go back to school. I'm still not hearing back from any of my friends. I hear maybe sometimes occasionally, hardly getting back to me, and just I was genuinely confused. I was like, I have so much stuff going on, like what is going on? I'm confused. So we have our classes, and pretty much we have these classes that are standard. That's the class. You cannot interact, you cannot see anyone from any other like section in a way. But I feel pretty much they had their own system. Every school had their system. This was just ours. And pretty much every time I would run into this one friend that I was talking about in the beginning, or literally any of that friend group for that mention, I would run into them in the hallways, and they would literally give me the dirtiest of looks. That's like literally so mean. And I was still genuinely confused on what the fuck was going on. I was like going through all the scenarios in my head, like trying to figure out what could have, like literally nothing came to me. I was just like, what is going on? Like what the fuck? And I was pretty hurt by it because this was like my friend group. I had built it, and I genuinely cared for them. And I was confused on why everybody was ghosting me, not talking to me, giving me dirty stares, all of that. In all of this, I still had my boyfriend, who was very supportive about it. I mean, he was the only one pretty much that was still there through everything that had like been going on, and pretty much like knew what was going on with my health, everything kind of situated. Which also at the time, I was kind of in my own head. I was worrying about too much other stuff, that if there were any red flag, which there was, I did not see them because I don't know. I was young. I didn't know what I was doing. I didn't know right from wrong. I was just like, I didn't see the red flags, but that's okay. So I go to school. I see those girls in the hall. They give me dirty stares. I would kind of forget, and after a while that it was obviously I was clueless. I didn't know what was going on. I started getting really bad panic attacks, anxiety attacks, that whole shebang, and that was just really throwing off my progress of like my health that was going on, because at the time we we didn't have any answers. We didn't know what was going on, none of it. Through all of this was all during school. I had most of my classes with my boyfriend, and this was a red flag I did not see. I don't know how, but I was always thinking about it. I was just like kind of confused. I mean, that kind of raised a few but pretty much I was ignored completely during school by him. Like we would not be we may even be sitting beside each other, nothing. Kind of ignoring me, giving me like the cold shoulder, like ignored. Running out of time, so go to port 5, I guess. I don't even know at this point.